Pisces, welcome to your solar eclipse in Aries reading, and this energy is impacting your second house of personal possessions, property, income streams, values, self-worth. So you can have some new beginnings in that area of your life, maybe some new streams of income, maybe buying new things, new property. Oh, hopefully blessings for the Pisces, right? And because I got a Pisces stellium, so I'll take that, right? I wanted to come forward. Temperance card in reverse, something's not been healed, okay? And it might have to do with give and take in a relationship, maybe value, maybe being generous, maybe being charitable. It might involve a Sagittarius or a Cancer, okay? What I'm seeing though is that it's an issue from the past where somebody was excessive. Maybe they overgave, maybe they undergave, okay? But it's created an imbalance. It's created a lack of harmony, and um, that needs to get healed. There needs to be more patience, more moderation, more spirit-led giving and receiving. Otherwise, this issue from the past is going to remain unhealed, and it's going to dominate the future and continue to dominate. Okay. That's really what I'm hearing. So, and I received that. I absolutely received that. Okay, so let's see. What is the new opportunity that's coming in for you with this solar eclipse? I'm getting like, I don't know why. I felt like somebody's trying to take their hands off the wheel. Somebody's, I don't know why I got this kind of throwing your hands up in the air, taking your hands off the wheel. I'm done. I'm finished. What the heck is that? Okay. What are the opportunities? All right, that didn't want to go down. Change. Okay. Some of you dealing with karmic cycles. Oh my goodness. Having to do with disloyalty, mistrust, separation. Okay. Divided loyalties that are separating people. Okay. It's a cycle. It's karmic, and it might have to do with family matters or somebody very near and dear to you, somebody that is more in your private sphere, your inner world. They have access to your inner world, okay? This might have to do with a man involving a lot of money and a marriage, okay? Where I'm hearing disunity, okay? Is what I'm hearing about that. There's been some kind of disunity, and it's been round and round and round and round where somebody's not been loyal to a family, they've not been loyal to a marriage, they've not been loyal. It's created a lot of distance. Okay, loyalty issues big time, but I do see an opportunity here for things to turn, an opportunity for this matter to change, okay, in a very positive favored way. In some way, money might be involved with that Wheel of Fortune card. That's major arcana stepping in though, saying this is a turning point, okay? It's absolutely a turning point, and it might have to do with an ex, somebody that, you know, again, maybe you divorced this person or there's been a divorce, but the round and round and round with them, finally, you know, over the next 6 months, you have the opportunity to get a turning point with this person, maybe financially, possibly financially, where you can hopefully put that in the reverse and get some healing. Okay, let's see what the blockages are, the challenges to this new opportunity. Oh, sweet Jesus. Really? Okay. Yeah, I do think this is, you know, either about your career or it's a family dynamic. It's generational wealth with that at the foundation. The blockage is people actually coming together and cooperating and sharing resources, and there being shared effort and shared sacrifice. Instead, what I'm seeing is that there's a lot of burden. Okay, somebody's got a lot of burden, and it might be emotional burden. It might be in the communications, maybe involving you, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, possibly an air sign as well, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, trying to get progress in their life on a matter of fairness, balance, accountability. Might be a legal matter, maybe involving a Libra. But I do see a lot of, particularly around this air sign, a lot of talking, thinking, communicating about I want to progress, I want fairness, I want balance. This is what is just, this is what is legal, this is what is like. This person is super logical about the way they are getting progress in their life and the way that they are communicating it. Whereas I am seeing a water sign here really looking a lot of heaviness, a heaviness about maybe again it might be a mentality that coming together with certain people brings some kind of heaviness, okay? Whereas another person here, because I'm seeing two people definitely, the water sign seems to be putting her back against the air sign. The air sign is looking back at the water sign like, I get that she's very clear and intentional. I want to progress, okay? I want things to be fair and just. I think this is a very accountable person, but I do feel like this air sign is looking at the water person like, why do you have your back to me? And the water sign, all the water sign is seen as not this other person, but the heaviness associated with coming together. It could be, again, because of a legal matter, involving career, involving finance of some kind, generational wealth, like I said. What action are you being advised to take at this time? Goodness. Well, there's been anxiety around this, okay? Some of you working on an issue with somebody being put out in the cold, because of, and they've been through a lot of trials and tribulations of having to go it alone and working on lack issues, loneliness issues, alone. And it's really brought about exhaustion for this person. I'm getting even financial exhaustion, financial heaviness, where they're having trouble getting things going. They're having trouble getting things off the ground because there's something here with the Ace of Wands where, they could have a new beginning, but I think there have been some false starts with this person. There was maybe some rejection, okay? And maybe somebody got turned off about something, and the turnoff could be that there's a lack of integrity here. The turnoff is, I can't make this happen because you're not giving me the whole truth, or there's no structure, or there's no solidity, there's no foundation to this. We can't build from this, because we don't have everything here to make this happen. There's also, I think, a false start because somebody has avoided making a change or is afraid of change, or they've been clinging on to something that ultimately was just going to fail. That has to get worked on, okay? The lack of integrity issues, that are causing things to not take off, causing people to be left alone. I'm hearing something about to their own devices, and I'm also hearing to their own vices. That needs to get worked on, all right? Because this is a lot of heaviness that is there's no lift off, okay? I'm something that I don't know why I'm seeing that Challenger from the 80s. Remember when I'm getting this rocket lifting off, and with a rocket lifting off, it just, right? There's been a lot of stress. That's at the foundation, okay? Um, there's an opportunity to have this, you know, deal with this head on, okay? Face this head on. An opportunity, I think, to deal with an issue that has stressed you out, has maybe been a pain in your heart, okay? There's an opportunity to do it, but integrity issues, fairness, accountability have to be addressed. One person carrying the load of how many, and going it alone is not fair, right? There's a disloyalty issue that has to be addressed. Absolutely. Who is the real victim is really a question that needs to be asked here. Um, and, this is, I think, also about trust issues. Who can you trust? What can you trust? And maybe these trials and tribulations have brought you to a place of getting more clarity, because there's definitely somebody here that is not trustworthy. And I think you know who it is. And this is a karmic cycle getting you to kind of root this out and refine this so that you do come into more trust within yourself and your relationships with others. And these issues get perfected,